mynews.studio.
Imagine this. A single leaf in the Amazon could be hiding more unknown species than the number of people living on a city block. But here's the question. Why are scientists uncovering more new life forms than ever before?
Just to ground us in the present, today is January 17th, 2026. So let's look at the numbers. For a long time, people assumed we were running out of new species to find. Extinction rates kept climbing, so the story seemed pretty grim. But a recent University of Arizona study has turned that assumption upside down. Between 2015 and 2020, researchers described more than 16,000 new species every year, over 17,000 in 2020 alone. Compare that to about 10 species going extinct each year. So why were we so off in our estimates of discovery?
A big part of it comes down to our tools. For centuries, biologists worked mostly with what they could see: color, shape, sometimes the help of a microscope. These days, though, molecular techniques like DNA sequencing let us spot what are called cryptic species.
Wait, cryptic species? That means things that look the same, but are actually different, right?
Exactly. Organisms that look identical on the surface, but are genetically distinct. Bacteria and fungi are classic examples. Two samples might look identical to the naked eye, but genetically, they can be worlds apart.
So it's not just about better resolution. It's a whole new way of seeing life. Just how big is this hidden world?
The estimates are pretty striking. Take fish. Scientists think there could be around 115,000 species, but fewer than half have been described. With plants, it's even more dramatic. Maybe over 500,000 species exist, but less than 400,000 are documented.
So we're really just scratching the surface.
Right. And it's not just about adding to the list. The rate of discovery is speeding up. About 15% of all known species were found in just the last 2 decades.
But if we're making all this progress, why does it sometimes feel like we're falling behind?
That's a good point. The obstacles are real: limited funding, remote locations, and the need for specialized expertise in taxonomy. Many rich biodiversity hotspots are tough to reach, and documenting new species isn't exactly quick or cheap.
There's also a shift happening, isn't there? More researchers are based in their own countries now, instead of mainly relying on teams from Europe or North America. Does that start to build more local expertise?
In many places, yes. Local scientists have intimate knowledge of their ecosystems, something outsiders might miss. But even so, the number of species still to be found is overwhelming.
And then there's conservation. If you find a new species in a region that's developing fast or facing climate change, how do you even decide whether to protect it?
That's the dilemma. You can't protect what hasn't been identified. The first step in conservation is simply documenting a species. Without a formal description, there's no legal protection.
So, in a way, we're racing the clock, trying to discover and describe as many species as possible before their habitats disappear.
Exactly. Each year, the thousands of new species described, insects, plants, fungi, even vertebrates, represent both opportunity and urgency. Finding them faster than we're losing them is encouraging, but deciding which to protect takes more than just discovery. It needs conservation science, policy, and resources.
But let's talk about why this matters for everyone listening. These aren't just academic discoveries. Some lead to things like new medicines, crops, or climate solutions. That hormone from the Gila monster led to a treatment for diabetes. Gecko feet inspired new adhesives. So, could the next big breakthrough be hiding in an as-yet unnamed species?
There's a real sense of exploration here. Science is still uncovering life forms that could change how we live, treat disease, grow food, or respond to climate shifts. Every species is a data point, a potential solution, or a clue to how life works.
So maybe this isn't just a story of loss, but a story of discovery. For now, the pace of finding new species outstrips extinction. The challenge is where we go from here. Will we keep investing in science, training local experts, and protecting what we find?
That's really the heart of it. The race to document Earth's biodiversity is still on, and for now, we're making headway.
Today, we explored how scientific discovery is accelerating, driven by new tools and global collaboration, but there's still a long way to go in funding and expertise. Documenting new species isn't just about science, it underpins conservation and innovation.
Thanks for joining us as we explore Earth's hidden biodiversity. The next big breakthrough, medical, technological, environmental, could be waiting in a species we haven't met yet.
Thanks for listening. This episode was powered by mynews.studio. You can try it now for free.